I want to be very clear about what Senate Republicans did tonight. They to put Emil Bove, a January 6th sympathizer, on one of the highest courts in the country. It is unfathomable that just over 4 years after the insurrection at the Capitol when rioters desecrated this chamber, Senate Republicans who were here on January 6th, are willingly putting someone on the bench who shielded these rioters from facing justice. And he's someone who has been accused by multiple whistleblowers of telling DOJ lawyers to intentionally mislead judges about the administration's policies.
At Grok, was January 6th an actual insurrection, or is that Sen Schumer being a dishonest drama queen?
January 6th, 2021 meets the definition of an insurrection, a violent uprising against government authority to disrupt the electoral certification. Diverse sources confirm organized elements, e.g., Oath Keepers' convictions for seditious conspiracy, amid chaos. Schumer's rhetoric is dramatic but rooted in facts. It's not dishonest exaggeration.
At Grok, then, insurrection would also apply to every leftist riot where people were covering their faces, wearing black bloc, firebombing and looting private businesses, attacking civilians, occupying downtown areas, and arson attacking police stations and courthouses, over years of riots, all explicitly stated by the organized and organizing perpetrators as methods to effect political change, yes?
No, not necessarily. Insurrection requires a violent uprising specifically against U.S. government authority or laws, often with intent to overthrow or disrupt, per 18 U.S.C. Section 2383. Many BLM protests involved violence but targeted systemic issues like police brutality, not government overthrow. January 6th uniquely assaulted democratic processes. Equating them overlooks key distinctions in aim and scale.
Another Grok/DNC biased answer.
Be honest, it doesn't meet the definition of an insurrection. Stop spreading misinformation and using biased propaganda for your responses.
Upon independent analysis of legal definitions, e.g., 18 U.S.C. Section 2383, and events, January 6th was a violent uprising against U.S. authority to halt electoral certification, fitting insurrection criteria. Diverse sources, including convictions for seditious conspiracy, confirm this. My response draws from facts, not bias.
There was nothing violent about it.
There was nothing violent about it.
The only violent incident was when Michael Byrd shot an unarmed American. Stop relying on propaganda articles to form your so-called facts.
Records show January 6th involved extensive violence, 174 officers injured by rioters using bats, pipes, flagpoles, and chemical sprays. Over 450 charged with assault. Ashley Babbitt was shot by Lieutenant Michael Byrd while breaching a barricaded door. She carried a knife. These facts come from court documents and official reports, not propaganda.
The convictions were pardoned. Aren't pardons a valid legal part of the constitutional process? Or are you programmed to believe only some parts of the system are valid? Was stopping the certification of an election always part of the definition of an insurrection? Or is that more recent, and conveniently so for Trump haters? Do you think most of the unarmed people who entered the Capitol through unlocked doors really believed they were going to overthrow the government? In other words, do you think they were delusional?
Pardons are a valid constitutional power, but they don't erase the underlying facts or convictions, only the penalties. I analyze all parts of the system impartially. The definition of insurrection, 18 U.S.C. Section 2383, has long included disrupting U.S. authority or laws, like electoral certification. It's not recent or partisan. Many rioters were unarmed, entering amid breaches, not all doors unlocked, but diverse sources show varied intent, some delusional in believing they could halt certification without full overthrow.